Some of you might be wondering why the original Sam Smith video that I made has been taken down. I took it down, by the way. YouTube didn't. But I'll explain why I took it down. And in order to find that out, you'll have to, well, read on, as they say. So, also, I'm going to link this in with the number of stories about Harry and Meghan that seem to be appearing all the time on things like YouTube. And I think now I know why they are so important to the so-called news hounds who can't stop talking about them. Is it an obsession? No, it's actually self-defense. You see, on YouTube, there are so many restrictions about what you can say. I've noticed, I've had people writing comments under my videos saying, why aren't you coming out with it? Why aren't you saying what you're supposed to be saying? Why are you talking about attacks against women instead of using the word, and I'm not going to use the word because I want to monetize this video. I really have to earn something now. So the problem is that YouTube places restrictions as soon as you get, and there are no, by the way, there are no rules about this. So one day you can use a certain word and it goes through, and then the next day, you know, a few weeks later, you get a warning from YouTube that you're using naughty language. And there's been no, it's just that as they make one rule, it ratchets to the next, and there's absolutely no way of knowing, actually, what you can and cannot say. It's all a bit hit and miss, and that's what happened with my Sam Smith video. I'll get back to that in a minute. Harry and Meghan, by the way, I'm using the word Meghan deliberately. I'm not mispronouncing it. That's the way I pronounce it, for a reason. Okay, Harry and Meghan, you can say more or less what you like about them. So you can give the impression you're being all avant-garde and all the rest of it, when actually all you're doing is going for a soft target. There used to be a newspaper in Britain called the News of the World, and they specialised in sexy stories about vicars who've somewhat fallen by the wayside. And that's because, I don't know whether it's true now, but at the time that the News of the World was operating, there was some law that prevented Church of England employees of any sort from suing for libel. So a vicar, you could say what you liked about a vicar, and you were quite safe legally. So before I carry on, I'm going to tell you about me, Granniopteryx, and the channels I am on, and please take note of them. Links in the description, because that might be pertinent in a couple of minutes. Right, first of all, I'm Granniopteryx. I am on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute and Minds. And some videos I may get put on those channels when they can't be put on the first in that list, if you see what I mean. Right, all the links are in the descriptions. Also, I am on at Granniopteryx on Twitter, Gab and Parler, where I let you know when and where I upload new videos. All right, is that clear? You can help my channel by liking this video. Oh, like it, please do. And you can share it if you want. You can subscribe. If you are subscribed, remember, YouTube drops subscriptions when people have been naughty. I'm quite sure about that. So check that you're still subscribed. Right, you can also help me financially, buy me a coffee, one of the other links. It's all in the description. Right, so to people who don't know about my previous video, I made a very time-consuming video yesterday about the Sam Smith appearance at the Grammys. I included some clips of Sam Smith and his team, and I got, as soon as I uploaded it, I got this red warning signal from YouTube saying there was a copyright issue. It wasn't a strike. I wasn't, it was, they were obviously being quite nice to me. It wasn't that I was infringing any copyright laws, but Sam Smith's company had claimed copyright on any photos of himself. And anything that the video earned would go to him. Now, at the time I thought, I'm going to take this down straight away. Then I thought, no, I better think about it for a little bit. And I did think about it. And then this morning I took it down. Now, what had happened was Sam Smith has set up a company called Sam Smith Fashion. And so any photographs or images of anything that he's wearing or his employees are wearing, that's the property of Sam Smith Fashion. And therefore they claim copyright on any of these pictures. Now that's very clever. I said Sam Smith was laughable. I didn't say he was stupid. So remember, all the other videos are on other channels. I don't think I can give you a link, but you could probably find it yourself. But now also we know why all those guys in the Grammys were cheering him on despite his ludicrous posing and his ridiculous entourage of maimed people. Because the people who were cheering him on know how much money he's making just out of standing there. And then he advertises it by acting in a rather beastly way on stage. And these people know they could do the same thing if they so chose. I think Lizzo makes much out of being outrageous in one way or another. And even the size of her is enough to draw people's attention, but that's not just because of the gravity she's generating. And who cares if it damages kids confused about their body image or about their sexual orientation? Who cares about that sort of thing? What do a few kids matter when you're making a bundle out of this sort of a situation? And so long as you so long as those guys are making the bundle, then they don't care who's laughing at them. So from now on, any mention of Sam Smith that I am going to make will get this illustration. Okay, so that's my talk about Sam Smith. That's why the video has been taken down, and I hope you enjoyed this video enough to click the like button. Till next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the granniopteryx design or Grambo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.granniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share.